On this episode of DPV, we got one-way tickets to Phoenix, bought a car that we knew nothing about, with the intention of driving it 1,800 miles back home. Let's just say things didn't go quite according to plan.
We're heading to Arizona, currently shopping for a car because
the one we had fell through.
Yeah, yesterday. So that's awesome.
So
Scrolling the old marketplace.
yeah, it's pretty bleak out there.
Yeah. We have an appointment set up at like when we land, pretty much, for a car, but
It's
we're
missing
not
a lot of parts.
100% sold. That's the way to go. And since we're going to the Hammers, we'd like to get four-wheel drive and something that's going to wheel. But we got work to do. All right, so we found something.
While sitting on the airplane, we got confirmation from the dude. Looks like we're buying a 88 square body.
Yeah, I have one of those.
Verb.
So should be good.
It needs some work, but dude said we can work on it there, which is always a plus. So
Yes, definitely.
very important.
All right, we landed. Thanks, big dog.
The Oracle coming in clutch.
Baggage claim took forever.
Partially our
Mistakes
fault.
might have been made, but we're gonna leave that out. It's nice down here, nice and warm.
Yeah.
But should be at our new ride in about 2 hours. All right, we made it. We're in Flagstaff, which is
Not in
2 hours away from our original location. But here she is.
This is our Chariot.
I'm excited. I know that I just picked up one of these, but this one's in much better shape. Much better shape.
This one's not in great shape, and this one's in much better shape.
Yeah. But let's walk around this thing. We got
Give it an
small
ocular
block
right now.
Chevy. It's fuel injected TBI. I don't know. The guy says it drove here 5 years ago, and it had a plow on it. They took the plow off. Check the oil. It is full. Check the trans. It doesn't smell burnt, and there's oil in there. Tires are absolutely trash. That's kind of probably going to be our biggest expense. We don't have a battery. Oh, we got a little crinkle here, but that's okay.
Massaged in this rear.
Yeah.
Got a tow hitch, so we could tow something home if needed.
Yep. It is not a barn door, but that's okay. Yeah, she's good. Got all 3 rows. Got buckets in the front. Hopefully they lean forward a little more than that. Otherwise,
No.
oh nope. There's blocks of wood for that. So
That,
that's gonna be awesome for 1,700 miles. Oh, dude, sit in that thing. Tell me, what's it like?
got the gangster lean.
Gangsta.
My friends. What is this? Oh, I'm gonna guess this is the lights for the plow.
Oh, okay.
Expertly installed. It doesn't fire up. Oh, it does have a crack in the dash.
Yeah, but it's way less cracked than the one I have.
There's a crack.
Way less cracked.
It's a Silverado.
Ooh, electric windows? That could be good or
brand
bad.
new wipers and aftermarket CD player. Rear AC.
What do we got in here? Nothing. Oh, we got oil.
Transmission fluid. That's good. And power steering fluid. Probably not a great sign. An extra gas cap.
Not a bad sign though. At least they refilled it. So
Yeah, we got more keys.
this is door key. The door panels are pretty nice.
Oh yeah. We spotlighting.
Oh, it's a 12-volt one.
Yeah, we're spotlighting. Making our money back already. Broken glass. Oh, more wiper blades.
That's not for this.
More fluids. More ATF. Ford small block starter. Okay. Might throw some off-road lights on this girl.
All right, we just got back from Walmart. Great haul there. Got all of our fluids, catch can,
oil filter,
yeah, a few just things we need.
odds and ends.
So, see if we can get this thing to bark off.
Ooh, dude, there's like aftermarket lights in the dash.
Oh yeah. It's not the dash. I mean, that's not what most people call it.
Most people call that a grill, I think.
Maybe. Hey, did we get an air cleaner? No.
That'll be fine.
Oh. Right in the eye. Oh, that's a bad idea.
Put the battery in it.
Yeah, let's get rid of it. Ugh. Those injectors look way cleaner than the ones I just did on that van. Ooh, I don't like this.
It's just that aluminum.
Oxidizing?
Yeah.
All right.
It looks kind of like a new alternator, which would explain the old one in the inside.
I mean, the battery trade's not even rusted out. Got it. I kind of want to see if I can turn it over by hand. Yeah, like that. I wonder if we can get on that pulley down there with a ratchet. Yeah.
You know, if it is seized up, that DC starter will just engage and not move. It won't hurt anything.
All right, Oracle.
We call them the Oracle for a reason.
Just bump it.
Clear?
Yeah. Ah, rotated pretty good.
We're using our OSHA approved fuel transfer devices.
That was like half the price of a real fuel one, and there's no stupid safety switch on it. That's the way to go. Save yourself some money, especially when you have the planning and forethought that we do.
What do you think of our purchase? Our big dog. Trying to fix our seat.
You know, it's just a gem.
Yeah.
It's a peach.
All right.
Give her a crank. We just dumped it down the.
Right down the
See
app.
if it fires off, and then we'll go from there.
Oh, you didn't dump any in the tank?
Not yet. We want to have enough for here first. Are we gonna check for spark? No, this is how we're gonna check for spark.
Uh-oh. Dude, you didn't connect the battery very well.
Battery connection is bad.
Okay, go.
We win.
Go. Stop. We gotta redo this battery thing. Yeah, I don't have many things with gas gauge that work. Grandpa's truck, the brown wagon. Oh, Bob. Of all of our vehicles, Bob's gas gauge works. It's not connected. What? I got a tiny hole in this. Whoa, whoa.
There's a towel or something. Get it? Maybe we don't need so much fuel in there. All right, they're running to get tires. I'm gonna drop the tank because we're pretty sure we don't have a fuel pump. Kind of makes sense sitting here 5-ish years with no gas in it. So we got about an hour of daylight. Let's see if I can get this tank dropped before too long. All right, got the tank down. The lines are bone dry, so I got to get that pump out. But when I disconnected the fuel lines, they were bone dry. So pump's not pumping. It's most likely the pump, could be the relay. Alex is picking up both of those items and hopefully some tires. And it looks like we're staying in Flagstaff tonight, but that's all good. I'm gonna work on getting the wiring disconnected so I can drag this thing out and we can check on what that fuel pump looks like. This hose is just mush. So definitely part of the problem. I get it here and that little wire clip, and hopefully it comes with new sock and everything. Sweet, so that's ready. All right, Alex is back with the pump.
We don't need the wiring. Changing out just the fuel pump versus changing out the whole assembly saved us $130. Sometimes you gotta put a little sweat equity into it. How big a deal was it to drop that tank?
It's not that big a deal. I think we should source one while we're in civilization.
Yeah.
And throw it in the toolbox.
So it's so dark. I mean, it's not real late, but we're out of light. We broke the filter portion. Pickup filter. So what we did was we cut the filter apart, encapsulated the pump, and then used some tie wire to wrap around it, and then tighten it on there. It will hold. It will allow fuel to go up. It's not going to plug up. It's got still quite a bit of surface area, so if one part plugs...
Yeah, I think we'll be okay.
I think we'll be okay.
And we're going to throw a sock in the rig for the drive home, if we can source one for cheap. All right, fuel tank is kind of in with tie wire. Had to hook a fuel line back up back here.
How is this sitting?
I don't think it's necessary right now.
Here you go. Don't worry.
Okay,
I got
fuel
it.
line's in. And
Got any battery cable?
yeah, new battery cable over here. So we're gonna try to fire it off. This is a good look.
A little Blair Witch Project.
We're gonna try to fire it off and maybe move it if it idles.
I
And then
mean,
go to bed.
it does have 3 flat tires, so let's
Right.
just see if it rocks. Turn the key to on and we'll see if we can hear the fuel pump.
Was injector spraying at all?
No.
All right, we got a hotel last night. I got decent sleep.
I had decent sleep.
Got somewhat of a plan. We're gonna check power at the relay, make sure that's all good, and then we got a new fuel filter, so we're gonna change that out. And while we got it disconnected back there, we'll see if we can get some fuel flowing from the pump at that point. And then we got to deal with tires because we only have been for like, I don't know, 4 more hours.
And I'm pretty sure an Uber is not going to want to put these crusty wheels and tires
Yeah,
in their Prius.
sourcing tires has been an issue.
15s. Why don't they make
Yeah, nobody's got them anymore.
Make America run 15s again?
We might.
This is ridiculous.
I know. Might have to buy new tires.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Well, at
I
least-
like this thing. Might be ditching the green one. I'm not sure. This thing, even though I know the paint looks rough, it is in much, much better shape.
Motor sounds awesome. We ran it for quite a while on the bottle last night, and it just purrs.
Yeah. So we're gonna do some testing, get after it, get these wheels off, and yeah, hopefully out of here by noon.
Yeah.
It's like 7.
Yeah.
It's 8. All right, I got the fuel filter out. It is tight under there with flat tires, but
This thing is plug solid. I used the human air compressor and blew through it, and nothing came out. And now my mouth tastes like gasoline. But on these Chevy fuel pump relays, there's a test port. So we backfed power into the test port, just straight to the battery, and we got fuel shooting out of the fuel line. Wiring from here to the pump is good, and our fuel line is clear from the tank out to the fuel filter.
yeah.
We're gonna throw a new fuel filter in, and then we'll turn it on again, and we crack the line up here, and we'll see if we got it. This had a plow on it at one time,
Yeah,
and some
you can
accessory
see
lights.
this wiring here.
Wiring's a little janky, and we think they cut something that wasn't intended to be cut, because we don't have things like headlights or horn, but we have all the engine power because it fires, so we have all the coil power and all that.
Yeah. There's something crucial that's not hooked up, so we're not getting power to the fuel pump relay at all. We don't have power at the ECMB fuse
But it's just
in
a
the
little-
panel.
It's like the wire that feeds multiple things, because like we don't have headlights, we don't have.
Yeah, and we're gonna need headlights.
Yeah.
So we got to figure that out, but we're really close to having it running, I think.
Let's throw the new fuel filter in, and then see if we get fuel up here.
Sounds good. That new fuel filter, so that's cool. We had fuel gurgling at the line up here, so we're gonna use the test port, power the pump, see if we can get this thing to idle. Want to give it a drink first?
It doesn't like that when you're starting. That feels safe. Yeah. The spare in the back there. Get it?
Yeah.
I loosened. I just want you to get the glory on that one. Hey, if it's an option,
What?
if it's an option, are you gonna go white letters out?
Yeah. Yeah, this side too. All right, we just hot wired that ECMB circuit because we can't figure out why it's not getting power. Powered that. Now the relay's getting power. We got another relay in the heater circuit getting power. So I think we're good to go.
I didn't put any fuel in it that time. Can you see the injectors?
It's running, so they gotta be working. Right on. Yeah, it did.
That'll make it 1,700 miles.
Heck yeah, man, it sounds so good. So
what we did, that was running something before, we don't know, it wasn't hooked up. So we got power going to our switch, fused out power. Power runs the long way over to our relay, which is professionally installed with this spade connector jammed into the battery, and then the outlet from the relay is jammed into that.
So at some point we'll have to figure out what the heck's actually going on, but this is how we're getting 1,700 miles home.
Yeah, that should make it 1,700
Yeah,
miles.
at least 300 miles to Yuma.
Yeah.
All right, now we're struggling getting these wheels off. They're so rusted on there. We got 2 more. We'll run and grab some tires and some food, and then we gotta just check trans, make sure we got actual brakes. All right, Ben bailed. He wanted to get home in the daylight, which is totally understandable. We're back from discount. Discount hooked us up with a discount, so thank you so much. We got the cheapest all-terrains they had, 31 1050s.
Right tire for this rig. The
Yeah.
cheapest ones we could find.
They do look pretty good though.
Yeah.
They're nice looking all-terrain. Kind of bummed that they're not white letter out, but it's all good. Yeah, the Corsa all-terrain XLs.
For $120 a tire, you can't really complain about what you're getting.
Yeah, they pretty much waived the Mountain Balance for us, so that was sweet. Thank you so much. I do run discounts since they are local in Spokane also. So like I don't know, they beat pretty much everybody's prices, and they have good name brand tires. These are not name brand tires, but I got Falcon Wild Peaks on my tow rig, and I've got the Hankook Dynapros on the Yukon, all from discount. So yeah, I'm gonna get these on. Alex is gonna try to figure out our headlight situation. Because we're running out of daylight. I know it looks bright right now, but it's only probably got about 4 hours, and we've got 4.5 hours if nothing goes wrong. And there's no tires on it yet. So, ready, brake. Look pretty good. Shut the door. Yeah, dude. Fresh grips. All right, I'm gonna drop the oil. I think we can hit the road. Drop the oil. Change the oil. What else? Anything else? Pack up, organize a little bit.
Fuel tank.
Oh, fuel tank. Fuel tank's not bolted in. That's probably important. No water.
No water?
Yeah,
That's
a good sign. Super Tech. Nothing special at all. Exactly what this thing needs.
the cheapest stuff available.
Yeah.
That's what we're trusting for 1,700 miles.
Well, I mean, it's a 1980s rig. I don't think you need like all the zinc and stuff for that. All right, grill's back in, kinda. We got headlights. Alex tidied up all this wiring. He's tidying up our fuel pump switch. Got everything loaded. We have not got it hot yet, so probably the next thing we got to do is just let it idle here for a minute. I don't know, maybe we'll idle drive-ish to the fuel station, because it would be nice to, if we got to do something to this thing again, not lay in the sticker bushes. But tires look great. Cool. We were probably 10 minutes from takeoff, I think.
I don't have enough hands for all this. You got that?
It's gonna launch.
Right towards me.
It'll be fine. It's very, very weak. Like it should be.
Shooting out of there.
Yeah. So that's no good. All right. Start dropping the tank, get an Uber coming,
I mean, we dropped that tank and we pulled that pump out
and test it
and test it.
first.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we're here again. Way faster second time around, but this cheap little pump just failed.
Let's wire it up.
Yeah, we're gonna test it real quick. Bench test it. Make sure there's nothing weird going on. Oh, that just came loose.
That wasn't.
I wonder if that could be the problem. Did you already call an Uber?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I think this is ground for everything.
I think it is too.
And I can see where it attaches to the frame, and so we can get a longer wire in there just to make sure it doesn't come undone.
Pump's good. Josh and ground wires aren't the bestest. So I'll be in charge of wiring from now on. And,
Yeah, that's the way it should be.
you'll be involved in things that involve a hammer.
Yeah, hammer and brute strength. Like,
All right.
undoing the lug nuts, you big girl.
Oh yeah, that did happen.
Yeah. All right, Alex is gonna school me here a little bit and teach you guys something.
All right, so on your ring terminals, you can see that they're split right there. You can see that little split right there. And when your wire is too small for that, you can push these down individually. So get that nub on just one side. Do you see how my compression joint is just on the top side? And that'll just walk that top side down. And then you can come back over to the other side, scroll over here to the round, and then that'll push down on top. I'll pull that back, but you can just rock that first piece over and then basically lap it instead of just compressing it down in the center. A wild Josh Hahn in his natural habitat. Oh, my shoulders. We are getting really good though at dropping tanks. I don't know if we're getting good. I don't know if that's the thing you want to be good at. Do you get both of them tight?
Glad I don't have extra clothes.
I know. So the plan was for us to be going to Yuma like quickly after Dad left, but it is now 5 o'clock.
He left at 2.
Yeah, we were supposed to be like
3.
Yeah, and so we set all of our clothes with him. So we are going to hook the wiring up, put that ground wire in, turn the pump on, see if it makes pump noises. If it does, we'll ram it up into place. I am not liking, yeah, this tire has definitely lost air. Might have something to do with this here wowie, but we never know.
Dude, the brakes feel good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Because we looked at 0 things on the brakes.
Yeah.
Although when the tires were off, I went, yep, we got pad.
Yeah. The brakes feel better than the Ranchero.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the brakes in the Ranchero were not.
They're not good at all.
They were not good at all. We got a slight exhaust leak, but overall, I'm excited at what Josh is going to do with this thing. There's a bunch of surface rust which he can clean up. That right there is the only through rust that we have found on the whole thing. This thing, as Liam will contest, is a Wisconsin 10 right here. This is a Wisconsin 10. Well, we made it to our first fuel stop about 2 miles into the trip, and it doesn't want to refire after fueling up. So, really hope it's not another fuel pump, because now we have over 200 pounds of fuel in there. So Josh is going to disconnect the lines. We're going to take a water bottle, hook it up to it, and see if it shoots fuel. No idea what we did. Took the fuel filter out, and we had fuel there. So we put the fuel filter back in, turned it on, and just let it run for a while, and then it started. So, intermittent fuel delivery issues, it's fine. The first 50 miles is the hardest. After we get through 50, I feel like the last 1,650 miles will be smooth sailing. We currently don't have third gear. We're gonna go buy transmission in a bottle to rebuild the transmission. And with the no rear window back there, exhaust fumes just pour in and invade the nostrils. So we are planning on getting some shower curtain or tarp or something and taping it up. So we are getting rope towed, and this dude is holy. He's hauling. Dude, get your foot on the brake.
Yeah, it's on.
This reminds me a lot of being stuck at the poop plant, and that dude just ripping to pull us up. Oh,
Brakes work.
oh my! This dude is flying.
Oh man, we're at to bleep some stuff out.
Oh, okay, yep, okay. We are, we are hauling butt with this guy. This guy is not screwing around, which I guess you're keeping up with Phoenix traffic, but we have a 15-foot strap that's like knotted onto our sway bar and then just wrapped around his license plate hole and then into his bumper of his Dodge van. This dude is the best dude ever. I didn't even catch his name. Oh, okay, yep, we're turning. Okay, alright. Easy does it. Slower but faster. We are, what did we get up to, like 45? That's the fastest we've been in this thing, is when we were rope towed. Oh my goodness. Van life is the best life. This dude is awesome. Full-size van, full-size bird. All right. Whew. Okay.
Moly.
Holy moly. This dude was awesome.
Well, that went pretty good. At first I couldn't tell there was a driveway up here.
Oh,
Yeah, white doesn't really patina too good.
it's on my YouTube channel. Thanks, man.
Hey, you bet. My name's Don.
Alex.
Alex, that's my middle name.
Oh.
You guys have a good one, eh?
Yeah, thanks a lot, man.
Something jacked up in the fuse panel. We broke down, I mean, Alex talked about it a little bit, but broke down right in the middle of,
Like the entrance to Route 66.
yeah, like one of the worst intersections possible. And this, that dude,
Hippie Don, or Don? Don.
yeah, Don Alex. His
Don
middle name's Alex.
Middle name was Alex.
Yeah, but pulled us really fast. I'm so glad the brakes worked.
Oh, or we would have been I wonder if that was his ploy to,
Oh, maybe.
if I pull these boys,
Yeah,
that mock Jesus will get a free rig out of the deal.
yeah. So anyway, there's something wrong with that fuse panel, and we're not thinking we have consistent power there all the time. So we're gonna run our switch to the fuel pump directly to the battery. Hopefully that'll be good. Then we just gotta figure out that trans.
Their gear is still slipping pretty bad, so this says it stops slips, so.
I'm gonna try it. Still having some fuel delivery
Tonight.
issues.
Oh, you weren't kidding.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible. Don't scratch the paint. Dude.
You got it. Oh, okay.
Hopefully we can get some miles down tonight. We have not made it very far. Maybe 5 miles. Part of that was on the end of a tow strap. When she runs good. Except for the trans. This little 350 runs good.
All right, we are jamming her on the freeway. We don't have third still, but we got second, and so we're gonna be traveling about 45-ish or so. We're just gonna camp in the right lane and hope law enforcement doesn't notice us.
All right, made it, I think 40 miles-ish. Keep having fuel pump issues. It's really weird, like you can bang on the bottom of the tank and it starts running again. It might be a ground, it might be wiring within the whole unit itself. Stopped off that one tire with air. That dented rim is like not holding very well. And still won't shift out a second, so.
Other than that, we're doing great.
It's gonna be a long night. head ass just probably launches forward. And we broke down our freaking 1-lane construction zone.
I thought it was gonna break down right there, where there was absolutely, it was 8 foot wide.
I know. I'm waiting for these semis to go by. And this section's so bumpy. Like every time I hit a bump, it cuts out, and then you hit a bump, and it comes back on. We gotta deal with that, dude. Yeah.
Well, we are made 109 miles.
We're calling it.
I mean, we're not calling it.
Not calling it, but calling it for the night.
Yeah.
It's the fuel pump's to the point where sometimes it'll make it 50 feet, sometimes it'll make it a mile and a half, but
Yeah.
you gotta get out and beat on the tank to get it to go. But we ordered a whole setting unit. It'll be in tomorrow morning.
Yeah, we got an Uber, like, I don't know, 13 miles from here. Or get a ride somehow. And we're also going to try to tackle that transmission, see if we can get that. I think it's a stuck, like,
Valve on the governor.
Yeah, on the governor. It's just not shifting into third. Like,
Yeah, it's not slipping at all. It's just not shifting. So
yeah, and then when it tries to shift into third, then it won't go back into second unless you manually put it all the way into first. I think it's the governor.
with my 15 minutes of YouTube university,
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
So we're gonna crash in the burb.
Real glad we didn't end up with that Eagle.
Yeah, there's a lot more room in the burb than
Yeah.
the Eagle. So we'll see you in the morning.
Yep.
All right, this is where we're at. Alex is currently trying to hitch a ride up there to the next town, which is about 13 miles away, to get the parts we ordered last night. I'm gonna work on dropping the tank, which now has over 100 gallons worth, or 100 pounds worth of fuel at least, because it's a 30-gallon tank. We filled it up about 100 and some miles ago. It's gonna be heavy. We're gonna put a whole new sending unit, everything in it, because there's some sort of grounding issue, or that pump's just crap. And then I'm gonna try to pull that governor cover off the trans and see if we can get this thing to shift.
All right, pump's out again. Making short work of that.
So I'm gonna tackle that trans. Alex is already at the store, so that's good. I don't know if he can hitch a ride or he got an Uber. I guess we'll find out. We might actually be back on the road by 10, but I'm not sure. We'll see.
All right, so on a 700R4, this is the cap that covers the governor. It's kind of like a wheel bearing cap. You just gotta get your screwdriver in between this and the transmission case and just kind of pry it gently. There it is. So that thing should just pull out. It does have a gear on it, so you kind of have to turn as you pull out to not break that plastic gear. We're gonna yank that out and see if we can get it cleaned up. Well, I'm not hopeful, because see, there's a little valve in there, and when it's not shifting, either this gear is broke, which it's clearly not, or that valve isn't working. And see, I haven't cleaned it at all, and it's moving. So unfortunately, that probably means we've lost the 3/4 clutch pack. I'm gonna change the fluid and see if that helps, but we might be driving in second gear all the way home, unless we find a 700R4 somewhere. All right, Alex is back. She's got her new unit here. Hitched a ride with some dudes that were from Washington, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can snag that in there without pulling the tank all the way out from under the rig, because it's heavy. Almost got the pan off. All right, it's not the worst I've ever seen, but that's definitely not the color you want. Hopefully some new fluid will do it, but I mean, why is it like this? That's the problem.
I mean, I've had rigs where I've never changed trans fluid in like I've never changed trans fluid in my truck, and I've had that thing 10 years. But I don't know if
It's supposed to have a new transmission in
it being used versus like the trans being used versus it just sitting, if that has an effect, I don't know. All right, we're gonna get this cleaned up, get it buttoned up. He's got the fuel pump in. We still gotta get that 15 gallons or more of fuel jacked up into place. Yay. We did eat here at Rock Springs. It was delicious and a good deal. They've got pie.
I might check out some pie before we leave.
Yeah.
There's a peach cobbler pie.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're earning it here. Oh no! I need a rag. Already fell. I dropped the dipstick in the dirt.
Oh.
So we got her all buttoned up.
Good news is we are getting pretty quick at putting this tank in and out. That might have been our fastest install, and it was half full of gas, so.
Yeah. 2 ratchet straps, floor jack, vice grips to hook the clamps up. We're getting her down.
Yeah, we got
So.
system.
All right, well, we tested the pump. It turns on reliably with a 5-minute test that we did. Not real confident on the trans, but we're just gonna see what happens here. Get it fired up, check the fluid level on the trans, and then on some of these side roads, we'll just see if it'll shift into third. Ready, brake. All right, let's hit the road, test the transmission out, hit the John. All right, it shifted all the way into overdrive.
We're basically transmission techs at this point. Us and our buddies Lucas were able to completely rebuild that transmission.
Oh my gosh, we're not gonna push it hard. Like, I'm probably still only gonna go about 55, 60.
But that's way better than 45 in second.
Yeah, so I think, well, was there a gas station close in that Anthem?
Yeah, there's one right on
Okay,
the right off the
cheaper
freeway.
than $4?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. We'll make it that far, reevaluate things, fuel up, see what our second gear fuel economy was, and whew, this is good. Update, we only had it for a minute, and it felt good, so I don't know what's going on, but we're back to second gear. All right, well, we just stopped by Emily and Jared's place. Emily opened up her house for us, which was awesome.
Yeah.
Got a little cleaned up and charged her stuff a little bit, checked on the rig. Haven't used a drop of oil, so that's great.
The engine is perfect.
Yeah,
The trans,
not so much.
not so much.
We're getting like 13-ish miles a gallon, which is not bad for driving in second gear.
Yeah.
We're gonna try one more time to get her into drive and plug on down to Gill Bend or Gia Bend, something like that. All right.
Unfortunately, the avoid highway option took us into Mexico, so we'll be on the 10. Yeah. Not looking forward to it. We're in Yuma Bend, I believe, Arizona. About ready to make a turn to Yuma. Get a little gas in the old beast, but check out these dinosaurs.
Well, made it to Gia Bend. Pretty good little stretch there. Gonna do a little fuel system refresh here. It's not starting very well, and it might be more to do with the wiring. We think those injectors aren't firing the way they're supposed to on startup. It could be the wiring that we've been dealing with the whole time. It could be that carb fire that we had earlier. We don't know. But so we got to give her a little drink, get it going. But after it's going, we can cruise 48 miles an hour. We got about 2.5 hours to our destination tonight. It's gonna be nice to relax.
can't even tell where it is. Oh, Dayland Park is this right here.
Oh. Dayland Park.
Yeah. Get excited, kids.
Date milkshake.
We made it to where we're sleeping.
Hey,
Thanks,
Marsha. We did good.
Very impressed with the old girl.
Yeah.
45-50, she just purrs.
Yep. So that's gonna be our game plan for the way home. Just 45-50 miles an hour.
And I think we got a couple hundred miles tomorrow.
Fix this tire in the Walmart parking lot and then fix it again at a gas station.
Yeah.
And it's been holding there since. So I
Yeah,
don't know what the deal
perfect.
is. Just need to get hot.
Yeah. I'm excited about this thing. It's sweet. But
All right, we're gonna get cleaned up. We're gonna get some food, film a podcast, and then we'll be back at it tomorrow. Way better. This panel goes in the back. Look at that. All the glass vacuumed out. Mouse poop. It's hard to see, but much better. Oh, look at that. Upgrade.
We'll add some horsepower later.
I wish it added third gear, but
I don't think they make that in sticker form.
yeah. Double revival?
Double revival.
Yeah.
You know the hard work on this one too.
All right, we're packed up from Yuma. It's really nice to get all organized. Thank you, Ben and Marcia, for hooking us up. We are heading to King of the Hammers. Woo! So
Pretty excited.
about 4 hours if you can drive the speed limit, maybe 5.5 for us.
6 with some extra stops.
Yeah. So we'll stop by Walmart, get some snacks, but
Looks pretty good. Got her all vacuumed out last night. Still got our junk in here, but we got able to get organized. But interior's decent for it just sitting there with no back window. Gotta fix these front seats. Driver's a little uncomfortable, but I like it. So, ready, dude?
Let's go.
all right, let's hit the road. We're retaping the rear window back there. Got a little floppy. I don't know where we're at. It said Gateway City. Get her?
Get her.
Window seal.
Roadside repair.
Sweet. So, cruising right along. We're in Cali.
Been in Cali for a while.
Ooh, look at that. Little Jimmy.
And our tint is too dark, he said?
Well, we just got pulled over for a hot minute. Apparently this thing looks like a rolling violation, which I get it, but
They're profiling us.
I know. So, but they were cool. They just needed to kind of search a little bit. One of the dudes had a YouTube channel, so that's kind of cool. Gave him all some stickers, and yeah. So back on our way.
Next stop, Yucca Valley.
Yeah, 50 miles an hour. Hey, what are all these palm trees for? Let us know in the comments. We might research it, but like, do they transplant trees? Is there something that grows on there?
Just harvesting the palm leaves?
Huh.
Just
I don't
harvesting
know.
the palm leaves? I don't know.
Maybe. All right, we made it to Yucca Valley. Met up with Jared. Got the Rubicon in tow, so this will be fun to have at the Hammers. Chocolate Thunder.
Oh yeah, can't wait.
The burb's doing good. You guys just got to fill up and check the oil, check some fluids. But I think we're about an hour away, so only a day and a half behind schedule.
Can't win them all.
Yeah, it's good. Dude, King of the Hammers, we're almost there.
Almost there.
Heading up the hill out of Yucca Valley. Just got some gas, put a little oil in her. There's a little oil film inside the air cleaner. I think we might have been pushing it a little hard in second gear, so I got to keep her closer to 45, which is gonna make for a long trip, but it's all good. As long as we're making forward progress, that's all that matters. I'm excited to watch some racing today. Yeah. Dude, look at those boulders. We're gonna be racing across stuff like that.
That's awesome.
Woo! Pretty sure we're looking at Johnson Valley right there. Woo! Dude, getting excited. Yeah, me too.
This is awesome.
Super excited. Seeing tons of field rigs go by. Driving, some on trailers. Yes, it's gonna be a good time. Alright, we're on the dirt. Entrance to King of the Hammers here. Looking for Jared. He's ahead of us somewhere. We hope. Testing out the shock on this bad boy. That other fuel pump definitely would not like this.
Oh my gosh. Well, maybe it would have been on and off, on and off, on and off. It might have been like...
It might be on enough times because of the bumps.
Yeah.
We made it to King of the Hammers. So this video is going to continue in a couple days. We're going to have some fun and film a new video.
Yeah, so check that one out. We're going to be doing a wheeling.
I think, what was it, 600 miles so far, 550, and it's doing pretty good for only having second gear.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna hop in the Rubicon and see what there is to see here. All right, well, we left the Hammers this morning bright and early. It was like 5:30, 30 minutes, or 5:40?
Yeah.
Left at like 5:40, 20 minutes ahead of schedule, so that's good. It's good because I just took a 20-minute poop. The Burb is running good, second gear. Haven't used any oil since Yucca Valley, but that was only like 100 miles ago.
100 off-road miles, though.
Oh yeah, we did some off-roading, so be sure to check out the Hammers video. We might have a couple of them. It's pretty good. That was some wild action. Can't wait to go back. But now we've got 1,200 miles to go.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long drive, but good thing about driving this speed, we're going to have a lot of time to take in the scenery.
Yeah, and we should get a lot of different scenery. We might be hitting 6 states. I mean, including Arizona where we left. I don't know if we'll hit Arizona again. But we're in California right now. We're gonna be going to Nevada. We're hitting Oregon. We might hit Idaho for a second, then Washington. Then Alex is definitely hitting Idaho again because he's gotta drive through Lewiston. So, yeah, 6 states this trip. It's pretty crazy. All right, we just stopped, I'm not sure, somewhere in California. Kind of developed like a lifter tick noise that was pretty audible. So we stopped to check it out. We don't have an oil pressure gauge, so and we don't have temp gauge.
Yeah.
So all vitals are by ear. And so it's a little concerning, but we stopped at this rest stop and kind of checked the oil and all that. Everything looks good. And now it's gone. So I think we just got to really be careful on how hard we push it. It's gonna need an oil change when I get home. It's probably junk in it from just sitting so long. But now since we've got charging capabilities, we'll just use the old phone speedo, try to keep it at about 45. So there were a few times we were hitting 52, 54, which is probably too much in second gear. All right, well, we just fueled up in Bishop, filled up our tummies, great little restaurant, and filled up the burb. Now we are like 20 and a half hours driving from home, which probably means 24,
Yeah.
28.
Hopefully not.
So 28 puts us at 4 o'clock home. Yeah, so anyway, it's going pretty good. And the views are
Amazing.
incredible. And we got plenty of time to take it all in because, oop, going too fast right there. There we go. There we go. That's our speed. This is beautiful country. Man, we get to see a lot of different terrain on this trip, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I mean, we just went through like 2 days of desert. Anyway, just cruising along here. 50. Trying to keep between 40 and 50, trying to not hit 55, because it might not have liked it. Oh, we turned on to, I think this is like 168 or something.
167.
167.
And just crossed into Nevada.
Just crossing into Nevada. We've seen 2 sheriffs a while back and not a single other car. There's no one out here. Like,
Really hope we don't break down because we are
on our own. It also says no cell service for like 35 miles. And that's true. See that right there?
That's what
So anyway, and we're only driving 50, so if there was someone out there, they would have, you know, came up upon us already. There's no one. It's just the open road. All right, made it to Fallon, Nevada. Spilled up again. Getting about 11, not too bad. We're gonna check the transfer case fluid real quick because I heard there's snow up ahead. So it was pretty noisy. We want to make sure that we're not, you know, running into issues with low fluid. So I'm gonna crawl under there, pull the plug, check it out. Well, got the plug out. I cannot feel fluid in there, so that's not really what you want. We're gonna try to get some ATF in there. It's gonna be tricky. There's not a lot of room to pour, you know.
Gas stations must love us.
You getting any in the transfer case?
Yeah. 50-50 ratio with the asphalt. Air cleaner's off so we can do our anti-theft. Josh has got a murder scene down here.
Do our best to clean it up. Can I get a refill?
On that?
Yeah.
Oh no. Got to keep your shower curtain clean. Yeah, I got HUD.
You can't. Oh, you can see it.
Oh yeah.
Heads-up display with the cell phone.
Yeah, with the pink light.
Yeah.
That's all right. The pink light's
That's
fine.
sweet.
But I can see what I'm driving. You know
Yeah.
where I'm going towards Winnemucca.
Yeah. So we ended up putting like 2.5 quarts in, probably 2 quarts. I think a half quart landed on the ground. It's very difficult with the equipment we had to get that.
You mean the free paper funnel?
The free paper funnel, yes. But that transfer case was like dry. So glad we did that. Glad we did it in the daylight.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to make it to Winnemucca for some late dinner, and then just power on through the night. We got to get home. Kids miss us. My wife misses me. I don't know if Alex's wife misses him.
She misses me.
Oh. So, but yeah, time to get home. Great week. It's time to get home.
It's good.
Yeah. Always love Mexican food. All right, we just picked up some belts. We ended up a little bit of a belt squeak. Ate at this place, Chihuahuas.
What?
Chihuahuas. It was good. I had some carnitas.
Fajitas?
Yeah. We were gonna take an alternate route. We've never been on before to try to avoid some of the snow, but we might still hit snow. Yeah.
Those look like traction tires. It says traction tires required. They look like they got traction on them.
Yep.
All right, let's fire this beast up.
We're on the road again. It's 5:30 in the morning. We slept in the rig here at Burns, Oregon. It's currently 9 degrees. It's cold. We got about less than 400 to go. So that's good. Well, that section of the road was pretty gnarly. Our side of the road has not been plowed. There's like berms of snow. We're still in two-wheel drive.
Yep.
So the new tires came in clutch for that, I think. Suburban's pretty well balanced, it feels.
Yeah. 6 degrees out there. It's chilly. I don't want to get her stuck enough to get out.
Yeah, for sure. So I don't know how much more of this we got, but I think we're getting close to John Day. Get some coffee, warm up a bit. It's actually really warm in here. So really glad the heater works.
Oh my gosh.
Quick little coffee stop there in John Day. I thought we were gonna get a reprieve from the snow, but it's still snowy. At least it's not, 8 inches, 10 inches deep this that. But I think by the time we get to Pendleton, it's gonna clear up. Then we'll be on the interstate. But Herb's doing awesome. This thing's a beast in the snow.
Dude, it is. You point it the direction you want it to go, and it just does it.
Pretty
It's
awesome. And we've been in two-wheel drive this whole time, so that like those tires are actually pretty decent. I don't know how long they're gonna last, or how long they're gonna stay like balanced. Because I know some of the cheaper tires, they can get rough riding after about 20,000 miles. But for $600 out the door, I mean,
For all terrains that were purchased in Arizona, these are really good winter tires.
yeah. Got our last fuel stop there in Pendleton. 180 miles to go. On the home stretch, we got a really bad belt squeal. We got belts with us if we got to change it, but we're really trying to just get home. So there's like 4 belts to do the same thing. I think we're okay.
Yeah, I feel like way over-engineered Chevy.
Yeah, so if we hear something give way, we will just double check that we still got water pump and alternator, and then be on our way.
One of the many systems that we paid zero attention to was the wipers, and that's for the first, what, 1,600 miles, it's been okay.
1,700.
For the first 1,700 miles,
We haven't needed them.
I haven't needed them. It's starting to rain /snow/sleet, and the wiper blades look like hot garbage. There are brand new wiper blades that came with the vehicle that are in the back that we just failed to install.
Yeah, but there's no wiper switch.
There is no wiper switch, and if you just put the fuse in, it just runs the wipers. So we'd have to pull the radio fuse, and I'm not sure we want to do that. They're not fixing of the windshield wipers is proving more and more to be maybe a poor decision. But we'll persevere.
Yeah.
We'll get through.
Also, I thought the snow was done.
Yeah. A while ago, the highway was like perfectly black, and I was like, oh, this would be nice if this was for my drive home. Just like, oh yeah, I bet it is. I bet it looks a lot like this.
Yeah.
But this is rear wheel drive, and it handled really good. So hopefully the Vic.
It's probably going to do a little better than the Vic.
What? You mean my highway treads?
Considering you put that thing in the ditch on the way up.
That was driver error. I was cell phoning and other things, and
Don't do that.
don't do that, kids. I did accidentally put it in drive earlier, and we still don't have third, so it did not magically heal itself. Yeah, if you need some good snow tires on the Jeep, Discount Tire Courses. It is the cheapest tire they offer on a 31 1050 R15. But they are,
Put it in four-wheel drive in the snow.
yeah, we have yet to put it in four-wheel drive, and this is mild compared to some of the stuff we were driving in earlier. Should have had some courses.
Better than that Sentra.
You should have had courses.
Yep.
All right, officially on I-90 eastbound. We're on the home stretch. I think we're like 45 miles from home, which is awesome. The windshield's dirty. We don't have wipers. I'm pushing her a little hard, but we really want to get home, so kind of missing everybody. Anyway, this thing's doing awesome. Home stretch, dude.
I mean, I still got an extra 100 miles, but
Yeah,
pretty much the home stretch.
At least you'll be in the Vic.
Yeah, and if the roads stay like this, I'm doing it an hour and 45.
Yeah, it'll be way more comfortable.
Oh yeah. So.
All right, see you at the house.
Hey guys! Oh wait, he needs nourishment.
Hey, girly.
Ah.
All right, well, the Suburban made it 1,800 miles in second gear.
That is nuts, and it was a crazy 7 days, was it?
Yeah.
Something like that. I mean, we got towed at highway speeds on Route 66. You lost your wallet, and some strangers found it
And brought it to us.
and brought it to us. I hitchhiked from a gas station to buy a fuel pump assembly.
Yep.
Uh,
We got tacos right on the border.
yeah, we ended up talking to Border Patrol for a little bit.
Yeah.
Pulled over.
We went wheeling.
We went
with
wheeling.
hammers.
We had a fuel pump that would only make it about 5 feet, and then you have to go back and beat on the tank. And that happened right in a construction zone.
And we did like 250 miles through snowpack and ice through 5 mountain passes.
It was a blitz.
Yeah, but just get out there, turn some wrenches, and like get these old rigs running. They're a lot of fun. So,
Drive your junk.
yep,
If this thing can make it, you can do it with what you got.
yeah. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. We got merch, link down in the description. Thank you so much for watching.
Wheel it, wreck it, rinse it, repeat.
Till next time.
See ya.